Hello everybody, welcome back. Yeah, I know I haven't been posting, I'm gonna do weekly uploads maybe, but I'm not really sure because school is starting soon. I know I have took a break in the summer, in August, but I really need to go to that trip. And yeah, positive is that I've upgraded from my Switch Lite to the Nintendo Switch OLED. So yeah, because I'm a Nintendo fanboy and I know basically almost everything about Nintendo, I'm gonna do a tier list on their controllers throughout the years. For example, the NES, the Famicom, I don't know the names, the Virtual Boy and stuff like that. Alright, I sound like a robot because I'm tired because I filmed this once, but my freaking OBS is so freaking laggy, but it has lag when I'm filming. For example, if you know the tier list, in Mario Odyssey there was lag, in Mario Wonder there was lag, almost every game had lag because of my OBS. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this quickly, so let's get started. The Wii, well, it's an 8 here. Guys, I know you hate the Wii, but you don't hate the Wii because you hate the Wii U. And the nunchuck and the Wiimote, they're really good, like, controllers. Even though I prefer more a standard controller, I really think that's a unique part on Nintendo. That's why it's the third most... What the hell? Alright, some neighbor. So yeah, that's why it's the third most selling console. I'm not really sure if it's the third or the Switch overtook it. What the Okay, sorry about it. Right, let's continue. The Wii Classic controller, it's a beat here. Yeah, it's a beat here. I don't know, I just don't like it. It's really clumsy. It's trying to mimic the PS4's controller, I think. Even though this came out before the PS4, I think. No, after the PS4. Because on a PS4, if you see how the controller is, it has the two thumbsticks right next to each other. But on the Wii Classic controller, they're much closer to each other. So yeah, I don't like it. The Wii U Pro controller, it's an A tier, I think. It's a really good standard controller, even though it's a bit like weird, but it's good for 2D games because you have like the NES style controller. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's a really decent controller. I cannot say something else about this controller. And the Wii U gamepad, dude. The Wii U gamepad is an A tier. I know what you're gonna say to me. But I think they did better on the Wii U than on the Switch. The Switch is the successor. It is a handheld plus home console that the Wii U tried to be but didn't work. The Switch is basically Wii U 2. I'm gonna say it. The Switch is Wii U 2. Even though I prefer my Switch over the Wii U, the Switch first of all has better games. Let's be honest. Even though most of the releases that happened, seriously, I'm gonna talk about the Switch in another video. I'm gonna tell my problems with the Switch and what happened to the Wii. I'm gonna do that shit someday in the future, but not right now. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like what they did to the Wii U. I mean the Switch. I don't know why I keep messing up. Seriously, I'm so bad. But I really like what they did to the Switch actually. But the Wii U, I think, has the Nintendo love. I don't know why. I saw a video about how a guy missed the old Nintendo, and I got nostalgic for the Wii U. So that's why I don't know why I'm in a phase where I prefer the Wii U, but I also love my Switch. Yeah, ever since I got my Switch OLED, I'm playing the Switch OLED more than my PS4 or my Switch Lite. The Switch Lite, it's somewhere in the house now. I don't remember where I put it because I didn't took it in vacation with me. Because I forgot it at home. Yeah. So I bought the Switch OLED. Yeah, I forgot even my games, dude. I'm really a trash gamer. Yeah, I only have 2 games on like the cards, and I don't keep them with my PS4 collection, as you saw in the room and setup tour. But I keep them in a shelf different, because my Switch usually stays in the living room. Because I don't take it when I'm going to sleep, for example. I'm just staying in the living room, playing my Switch, playing some Call, playing some Mario Odyssey or Mario Kart. Yeah, but the Switch is really good. Dude, this video is about to get... who cares? Now the Famicom. The NES inspired Famicom, I'll be honest. It's an S series, basically just the SNES controller, but with colorful controllers. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna, editor, do the shit. Alright, thanks. Me. Now the NES is it's a bit here. I know. I don't really like how it's the grip when you hold it. It's like holding a brick for some reason. A thin brick. The controller is basically like the width of a Switch, but it has sharp corners, so you're basically holding the Switch as a tablet, but without. You're holding basically the Switch tablet as a controller, and it's hurting your thing. If you ever hold it your Switch without the controllers and just hold it like a tablet, you'll know what I'm talking about. But most of my viewers don't even have a Switch, so yeah. Yeah. The N64, it's a bit here. Not going to say much because it's just the N64 controller. It's made for aliens. This arcade style controller. Oh yeah, forgot to say, the N64 brought the joystick, so we have the N64. Yeah. Thank you, N64. Right, the Dongo Bongos, or what the hell it's even called. It's a bit here for the game that it's made for. Not saying much. The Pro Controller S tier, because it's basically just a regular controller. It's not very it's not very difficult to make a controller with a normal D-pad. Looking at you, Joy-Cons. I'm gonna talk more about the Joy-Cons in a bit. The Game Boy style, it's basically the same as the NES style. Wow, different. The 3DS style, good layout, gold filling controllers, just the joystick, quote unquote. I don't even know, the circle pad, something like that it's called. Not really a huge fan. Oh my god, this controller should burn in hell. This controller is really bad. I tried it. The circle pad, because I know it has a circle pad that you use, or a touchpad. I don't know. It's a circle pad or a touchpad. I don't remember exactly. I think this was the version with the touchpad. Should go in hell, because when you use that thing, for example, you try to go right and you leave it on right. It's kept there. It's moving by its own. It's basically Joy-Con drift stage free, where you leave a controller, press up, do the button up, and will stay there forever until you move it back to normal. Railback controller, don't recommend it. The arcade style again. I'm calling that the arcade style. I know it's not the arcade style, but I think it's called the arcade style for me. The dog bone, it's basically an 8 here. It's basically the SNES controller, but for the NES. Yeah, the Switch. They're 8 here. They're comfortable when you're holding them, not on the tablet, like you're holding them without it, and have the extra grip if you want. I don't know what it's called. The wraps, I don't know how it's called. Or even hold them with the... Shut the fuck up. Okay. Sorry about it. If you hold them with the thing that it comes that makes it look like a normal controller. They're really good. But if you put them on the tablet and play with that, you're gonna be having carpal tunnel. Or your hands are just gonna go haywire. Because when you're holding it, you don't have a grip to hold. And you're basically holding a tablet. When you're holding a tablet for long enough, you know your hand gonna be broken. You know your hand gonna be hurting for long periods of time. So when I'm using my Switch, now that I'm using it much more, my hands hurt. I used to not use my Switch a lot because I had the Lite version and I didn't want to be a Lite Nintendo Switch Lite owner. I don't know why, I just hate the Nintendo Switch Lite. If you want to make, I'm gonna be changing stuff. I'm not gonna only be playing games. I'm gonna be reacting, commentating, and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're holding the Nintendo Switch, it's hurting, and because the Nintendo Switch OLED, it's a bit bigger, 1 centimeter or millimeter or I don't know, 1 inch bigger than the Nintendo Switch, or I don't know how much bigger than my Nintendo Switch Lite is, but I know the OLED is bigger than both of them. It's gonna get really nasty for your hands because you're basically holding the Wii pad without the grips in the back. So, yeah, thank God for Satisfy grip. I don't own one. I don't own one. I really want to own a Satisfy grip so I can play in handheld, but I don't know. I'm just not really into that. Oh yeah, and also, where Nintendo, where's the D-pad? You used to make some great D-pads, but now no D-pad. Cry about it. Nintendo, seriously, you need to make a version with a D-pad. I know there is the Hori, but that's Hori, and they only did the left Joy-Con, not the right. They did only the left and sold it separately and looked awful. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. It's the same GameCube S tier. It's basically just GameCube. What's wrong with that? A mic. Same thing without the circle pad. A mic. The zapper. It's it's really good. Pokeball. I'm not gonna talk about the Pokeball. It's basically just the Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con in a Pokemon, in a circle shape without buttons. What else do you expect, dudes? Yeah. Uh, what's called the Dance Revolution thingy? It's a D. The Famicom. It's a B again. The mouse. It. Yeah. The OG Zapper, an A tier. You know why it was discontinued? Because it looks like a real gun for duck hunt. What else is there to explain? Seriously, I don't want to stretch this video. I have already stretched it to 13 minutes. What else do you want? This can suck. This controller sucks. Seriously, I don't own a Virtual Boy, but I know this controller is one of the worst controllers out there. So yeah. Wii Fit. Calling you fat? It's cool. Is that a camera? Of the AR camera? I don't like it. And this one is basically just the Wii Pro controller, the Wii Class controller, but with extra grips. So this was my ranking. Hope you like it. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I upload in the next week. Every Sunday from now I'm gonna be uploading because I don't feel like uploading daily or 2 times a week. So I'm gonna be uploading 1 time a week if I can. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.